Well, it is Sunday, and that means Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden is visiting us. He's giving us some great advice for do-it-yourself home improvement projects. And this morning, he's talking about safely cutting back your plants so they don't overgrow.
Well, I always think after the July 4th holiday is a great time to go around and kind of check out your annuals and get them ready for that second season, because we still have a lot of summer to go. Annuals really should go, my gosh, all the way through September into early October maybe. Well, and a lot of people go, oh, isn't that beautiful? I don't think it looks beautiful because they just get leggy, they kind of get worn out, and you can change that, but most people won't because they're scared. All right, so I'm going to show you. So this one right here, this one's not too bad, but I'm going to say it's a little bit overgrown. And what you do is when you trim a plant, trimming stimulates growth. So, and instead of what most people will do, this little, I like to do an aggressive kind of reset. And what that will do for you is, as it encourages growth, it thickens the plant. Matter of fact, good hanging baskets from small greenhouses, the reason they're nicer is because they've been trimmed as they were growing them. Where big production houses, they put the plugs in and off it goes to the store. So a quality basket might get trimmed a couple times, and that's where you get those nice thick baskets in the spring from the garden center. All right, so I got this thing just about where I want it, and we do this in our greenhouse because same thing, we have plants that don't sell and they wear out, and so we kind of get them ready for late sales. So there we go. That is what I would call a cutback. Now, it's not going to do, there's a couple other things you have to do. One, we always take, in our place, we take Osmocote. So that is a time-release fertilizer. But even more than that, then we will take just regular Miracle-Gro plant food. It's one little scoop like this to a gallon of water. Not really sure if I have a gallon in there or not, and I don't have a very good stirring stick. And you should be doing this weekly to your plants anyways, because they just use up a lot of nutrients. So we would do this once a week. Now in our greenhouse, they actually get fed daily through the water hoses, which is always a good time to remind you, don't drink from the hoses in a garden center. And that will come back. What do they look like? So here is some 4-inch material, same thing. And I'm just gonna show you. So I would take that and we would cut those back like that. And that is what it looks like when it comes back. And you can kind of, well, it's gonna be hard to see, but you'll feel the hard stems of where it was cut back. And when that growth exploded, same thing here. This is a petunia again, like so. Cut that back really good, and that's what you have. And you'll see this in our garden centers, you'll see racks like this. These are cutbacks. And you know what? They'll be beautiful in a couple weeks, and you can do this at home as well and get that second season out of your annual plants.